Why did Iran target a U.S. base in Qatar? Why does it matter? It's more than just a desert airstrip. It's the nerve center of U.S. military power in the region. Here's everything you need to know about the Udeid Air Base. Missile strike over Doha. Explosions were heard over Doha after Iran launched 6 missiles at the U.S.-run Udeid Air Base in Qatar. That's according to Western officials who spoke to Axios. The missile strike came days after U.S. forces bombed 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. A senior White House official confirmed. The White House and the Department of Defense are aware of and closely monitoring potential threats to Udeid Air Base in Qatar. As tensions escalated, Qatar shut down its airspace temporarily. The US, UK, and China advised their citizens in Qatar to shelter in place. The U.S. military's foothold in the Gulf. Udeid is a sprawling 24-hectare base located just outside the Qatari capital, Doha. It serves as the forward headquarters of U.S. CENTCOM, the U.S. Central Command. It houses around 10,000 troops, according to Reuters. Since 2003, Qatar has poured over $8 billion into building and upgrading the base. The country recently renewed its agreement with the U.S., allowing use of the base for another 10 years. A military power hub, the air base hosts surveillance aircraft, KC-135 refueling tankers, C-17A Globemasters, CH-138 Hercules, and Patriot missile defense systems. It's also equipped with a powerful and TPY-2 X-band radar, crucial for supporting regional missile defense. It's home to the 379th Air Expeditionary Wing. Satellite and flight tracking shows U.S. pullback. Satellite imagery from Planet Labs PBC shows that on June 5th, about 40 aircraft were stationed at the base. By June 19th, only 3 remained. Flight tracking data reviewed by AFP shows at least 27 U.S. military refueling planes flew to Europe between June 15th and 18th. 25 of those stayed in Europe, suggesting the U.S. is repositioning assets for extended range operations. Rising troop presence in the region. At any given time, the CRS estimates 8,000 to 10,000 American personnel are stationed in Qatar. Across the wider Middle East, U.S. troop levels have jumped to around 40,000, up from a peacetime average of 30,000. Families at some bases have been given the option to evacuate voluntarily. Why it matters? This is not just a local strike. It's a direct hit on the U.S. military's regional brain. Udeid isn't just a base. It's the launch pad for operations, surveillance, logistics, and decision-making across the Middle East. To summarize, Iran launched 6 missiles at the U.S.-run Udeid Air Base near Doha, prompting explosions over the Qatari capital and triggering global concern. The strike follows U.S. attacks on Iranian nuclear facilities. Udeid, CENTCOM's forward headquarters, hosts around 10,000 U.S. troops and is key to American operations in the region. Qatar has closed its airspace, and the U.S., UK, and China have urged citizens to shelter in place. Satellite images show most aircraft had already been moved from a base, signaling Washington's anticipation of an Iranian retaliation.